all my fellow riders out there. My name is Blake, and today I'm going to walk us through a pre-ride motorcycle inspection. To help walk us through this inspection, I'm going to use an acronym called TCLOCS. TCLOCS. TCLOCS is going to help us through each step of the inspection, and it's also going to help us remember the inspection steps from here forward. So let's talk a little bit about why we want to do TCLOCS. We want to do TCLOCS before we ride our bikes because we don't have seat belts, we don't have airbags, we don't have a frame and body around us to help protect us when we jump on our bikes and ride down the road. So safety is paramount. The first thing to safety before riding a bike is to ensure that your bike is operating and functioning correctly. The mechanics of this bike are almost as important as your skills are. So TCLOCS is going to help us. Let's get started.
TCLOCS stands for T, tires and wheels, C, controls, L, lights and electronics, O, oils and other lubricants, C, chassis and chain, and S, stands. The T in TCLOCS stands for tires and wheels.
So our first step in TCLOCS is T for tires and wheels. Obviously we want to check both the front and back wheels and tires. We'll start with the wheel. When you check your wheel, what you're looking for are any cracks or dents or any other damage that just doesn't look right. Any kind of dislocation from any joint, anything of that nature. Common sense applies here. If something doesn't look right, don't jump on your bike and ride it. Next, you want to check the air pressure in your tires. You want to check the tread on your tires, and you want to make sure that the tire is seated to the wheel properly. When you do check the air pressure of your tire, make sure you're looking at what's required on the wheel or on the tire itself. You don't want to go to your owner's manual for this. You want to go by what's on the tire. So when you check your air pressure, go by those numbers.
The first C in TCLOCS stands for controls. Controls include levers, the throttle, cables, and hoses. Levers should be tight in the mounts but still pivot freely, and they should not be cracked or bent. Inspect cable ends for signs of fraying. Cables should not be kinked. Ensure both brakes feel tight and are working properly. Check this by checking the brake light. The L in TCLOCS stands for lights and other electronics. The headlight should be aimed correctly on both low and high beams. Check your turn signals, horn, and engine cutoff switch. Inspect wiring for cracks, fraying, mounting, and chafing of the insulation. Look out for disconnected or broken wires. Keep the battery fully charged and serviced. The O in TCLOCS stands for oils and other fluids. Keep the engine oil filled. Change it per your owner's manual. Engine oil also lubricates the transmission and clutch, making regular changes that much more critical. Signs of trouble include poor starting, sluggish throttle response, and unusual noises. Check all engine services for oil leaks and other leaks of any type of fluid. The second C in TCLOCS stands for chassis and chain. Make sure the drivetrain is aligned and has the right tension. Inspect the sprockets for hooked or broken teeth. Inspect the frame for cracks. Raise the front wheel off the ground and move the handlebars from side to side. The forks should move freely and quietly. The S in TCLOCS stands for stands.
Our final step of the inspection. S stands for stands. What an awesome pun. So I'm going to level my bike here, and what I'm checking for is to make sure that my stand comes all the way up and out of the way for my ride. You don't want your stand hanging down loose here where it can get in your way. Mine comes all the way up. I'm good. Alright guys, we've completed our TCLOCS inspection. It's now safe to hit the road. But remember, always be safe and always do your pre-ride inspection. Let's go.